Hey everyone, welcome back to Look Beer Landlord. Floor 13 today, and it's also a Friday, so whether you want to class this as Friday the 13th, I don't know, that's up to you, but it's a little bit spooky. What's the difference today? Our landlord has 500 more HP. Oh no. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. We had an interesting build last time, the goose build. I think we didn't end up actually beating the landlord in the end, but it was still a pretty fun one. I'm going to risk it super early here with a piece of coal. It doesn't give us anything for 20 spins. I'm going to take a gambler, start stacking their value up. We're going to take an anchor. I thought about the goose, maybe try and recreate the goose build, try and make it even better, but no. We'll take a dwarf. We can add beers and other stuff along the way. Let's pay 25 with only 6 spare. We're going to add wine, which is a very good symbol, especially when you've got a dwarf. What do we want here? Gives 5 gold if 3 or more of the same symbol are adjacent. We'll take black pepper for now, because the symbol is about to get destroyed, which is the wine. I'm going to risk it even more with a second piece of coal. Now, this is stupid, because that's 2 symbols that give 0 money. I'm going to take a third piece of coal, but I will say this. I do not think we're going to survive here. We'll take a second dwarf, because if they can both drink the wine at the same time, that would make them very valuable. And we'll take a bubble, which is just a little temporary symbol that gives us... Oh my god, sorry. The dwarfs drank the wine at the same time. So we pay 50 with 50 spare. That's incredible stuff. We'll take the puffer fish. It's 2 value. And we will also... Is there still 3 empties? There is, but not for long. So we're going to take brown pepper. I can't believe the dwarfs actually did what I wanted them to do. I'm going to risk it with a second cat. I don't really like doing that because they are 1 value, but I love the cats. I'm not going to take a third. I'm going to take a second gambler so we can get a dice as soon as we see one, because we've now got 2 of those stacking up. We've got no toddler, so I'm not going to add a present. Don't want a hex of draining, and I don't want a flower. Okay, we've already got enough money to clear the 100, so I'm not too worried. We're going to add a 3-sided dice and start to work on removing these gamblers. If that dice rolls a 1, it will kill all of the gamblers, which is good. We haven't got a mouse, so I'm not going to add the cheese. I don't want to add either of those birds. Our first coal is 5 turns away from transforming. That's going to be pretty monumental when that happens, if we get that far. Okay, I'm going to add a strawberry. It's 3 value. If we get another one, it increases its value by 1. I'm going to take Cursed Katana so we can add ninjas. Okay, we really need this to pop this round. This dice needs to roll a 1 and kill both the gamblers. There we go. There it is. So that's both the gamblers gone. They give us a lot of money between them. Okay, so we're on 127. 150 is due in 4 spins. We've got 2 empty spaces and 3 duds on the board. So we do need to add some new symbols. We'll add a monkey. Why not? We can add coconuts and bananas. Now, this is about to turn into a diamond. We'll add a wolf because it's 2 value, and I'm desperate for symbols. Now, there's our first diamond. That's good stuff. Okay. I can't add the cultist. Not today. The coal is the only 0 value symbol I'm adding today. Watch us find a second cultist immediately, by the way. Let's pay 150 with 56 spare. I'm going to add black cat essence. And then any of these going to give me money. That would just give... I don't want that for 3-sided dice. At least one of this... Do I want a very rare symbol? Probably not. What am I trying to do? Diamonds? The diamonds are very rare, aren't they? Destroys itself when you spin. You have 27 more. Yeah, we'll take credit card essence and just see what we can get. I will take a void stone. And then I will also take... Gives 3 gold and has 3 or more symbols the same. That's going to happen to diamonds soon, but we'll take it anyway. Okay, yeah, we're not rolling very high numbers now, are we? Which is, I guess, the issue. Okay, is there anything we can add there that we can also destroy? I can only see the banana. I can't see anything else. A gambler would get destroyed because we've got a dice, but it's not really worth anything. There's no point using a removal token just yet because the duds are going to go. The void creature's going to go. Rolling 36. We're going to have to add Robin... Oh, I can't add Robin Hood. I'm going to add the orange because it's 2 value. We're actually like really desperate right now. The gambler's gone already without getting really any stacks. We'll add milk for the 2 cats. The other piece of coal's transformed. There's still 1 more to transform. I don't really think we're going to do very well here. We're going to take light bulb because that'll multiply diamonds if adjacent, like so. Okay, so we've now got 3 diamonds. We need to narrow the board down a bit. I'm going to take another orange. I'm going to go in here and remove the flour. Okay, milk's gone. That's good. That's 52. I've got nothing to break a tomb, but it's 3 value, so I'm going to add it for now. This is only a temporary symbol. The duds are temporary, but they do re-add, of course. Let's pay 225 with 90 spare. That's not as bad as I thought we were doing. No, thank you to all of those. Oh, I'm going to take conveyor belt, because if we do get, you know, something like that later on, like a bartender would be good right now, because we've got 2 dwarfs kind of thing. I need to remove 1 symbol. That will leave us with 23 symbols, and obviously these are the 3, but they've only got 5 and 6 turns left. But there's 4 duds. Oh my god. Okay, so I actually don't need to remove anything right now. But I'm going to remove the pearl anyway. Let's try and increase the average value of our symbols to at least 2. I'm not going to add any more useless ones that like oranges, because they're going to get removed pretty soon as well. Okay, we do have a monkey, don't we? So we're going to add the coconut. If they can actually become adjacent this round, that would be decent money for us. I think I will add a gambler just because we've still got the dice. There you go, half the coconut's been eaten. Good stuff from the monkey. That is 19 gold. I'm not going to add any more monkeys. 300s during 3 spins. There goes the light bulb and a dud. So that frees up some space. We're going to add Highlander. 6 value. I can't say no to that symbol. Coconut. The other coconut half's been eaten. Okay, I can't do anything with a big urn. Time capsule will add a symbol that was previously destroyed. That could be anything. Added a coconut half. I'm okay with that. The other 2 duds have gone. So, if I'm not mistaken, there's only 1 dud left now. And we're on 22 symbols to be fair, but let's pay 300. 121 spare. I'm going to add Cursed Katana Essence because we've also got Cursed Katana item. If I can get 2 ninjas, we're going to have a great time. I have to add Capsule Machine Essence, but I'm going to keep it disabled, I think, for now. I quite like the bear, and we've got conveyor belts. If we find a beehive, that'd be really good. So we're going to add the bear. Don't want to add reroll. I'll take Shattered Mirror, but I will disable it because I don't want to have to go through that. And then, yeah, we'll keep Capsule Machine Essence deactivated for now. Okay. No cultists. No goose, definitely. No goose. No goose. I like the goose build, though. All of those are useless to me. We don't have Dwarven Anvil, so I can't break open the ores with the dwarves. Not that I would even want to, really. I would like to give the dwarves beer, though. Did the tomb just add a spirit? Is that what that was? Has a 6% chance of adding a spirit. I genuinely forgot that was even a thing. I usually just add these to destroy them. Okay, 375 in 3 spins. We're going to add a gambler. We're in a pretty good space right now. To be honest, I'm not going to add any more dwarfs just yet.
Oh no, oh no.
Okay, the gamblers have gone. That's good. Frees up some more space. 82 earned. Going to say no to all of those. What are we on? We're on 24. One of them's a dud. One of them is removable pretty easily. Coconut half. 2 spirits are temporary. So there's 3. So that would take us down to 21. And then obviously, yeah, I'd like to remove the coin, the cherry, the anchor. Yeah, I mean, we're getting there slowly. It's not too bad of a build. We don't really have a true direction yet, but we'll pay 375 with almost 200 spare. I'm actually not going to add any of those. I will add adoption papers. I'm looking for cats, really, aren't I? Not a bee. I'll take a beehive. A dove? Do I want to do a dove today? I don't think I do want to do a dove today. I'm going to skip these. I could have re-rolled these, to be fair, but I just thought I'd take the risk in case I could find a cat. So we've got black cat essence, so 13 cats would be nice, but don't necessarily need to go down that route. We'll definitely take a removal capsule, because there's a few things I want to get rid of, like this coin. We're going to add a new piece of coal. That's our 4th one. It's the first one we've seen in a while. We're going to use our removal token on this 1 value coin. Get rid of that finally. Obviously, we've got a long time until this turns into a useful symbol, this piece of coal. But when it does turn, it'll be our 4th diamond, which is quite nice. Okay, I mean, I'd still like some ninjas just because of the Cursed Katana item and essence that I have. I know I did a build recently like that, but we'll add a gambler because we've still got the dice. May as well. What's going to go next? Probably the anchor. I could get a light bulb. I'm going to take the removal capsule. Really want to get this build narrowed down a bit. We've got a lot of stray 2 value symbols like oranges and wolves, just to increase that amount. Lucky cat essence isn't really something that I like. It increases us with luck, but we don't really want luck today. So I'm going to take it and disable it. I'm going to take rusty gear essence and I'm going to disable it for now. I would like it to work on the... oh, hang on. We have to take cardboard box. I would like this to work on the diamonds, right? So that would only work on if 3 or more things are adjacent. Do we have 3 or more symbols of anything else other than diamonds? We don't, so I may actually keep that enabled because the diamonds are adjacent. That would activate and that would be great. Removal token, I'm going to get rid of the anchor finally. Okay, no thank you to all of those. Coconut half's been eaten. There's another symbol off the board. Very nice. I will actually add a hustling capsule over a gambler there. That's our first one of the video, our first pull ball. We'll add a coconut half for the monkey that's still there. I really just need those to be adjacent. That'd be so useful right now. We'll take another gambler. 47. Are we actually going to make this 575 in 4 spins? I don't know if we're going to make this. We should, but... Okay, 575 in 3 spins. The coconut half's been eaten once again. 63. Oh, yeah, we'll be fine. I'm not going to add another gambler because they could actually activate rusty gear, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to skip that gambler instead. Okay, cool. I'm also going to skip this gambler. We'll take a lucky capsule. 575 is due after this roll. We've already got enough, but... we're not doing too well. We're not making a lot, are we? Let's pay 575 with 60 spare. I don't want any of these. I'm going to re-roll a little bit. I don't think the treasure chest, I've got nothing to open it with. I could add another tomb. Let's do that. Let's make it interesting. Cleaning rag increases the value of diamonds by 1. Absolutely. Removal token. I'm going to get rid of... do we get rid of the monkey now? I mean, I think we do. We got no more coconut sweet or anything. As long as I don't add any more coconuts. I still want to get rid of the oranges and all the other stupid stuff. I've got another removal token here I can use, but I think the board might be a little bit empty now. Let's have a look. We're on 21 and one of them is a dud. Okay. Let's use the removal token on one of the oranges. 68. Oh god, none of those are good either. I've got nothing to open a lockbox with. I'd like to see some ninjas, but I suppose I've got no luck at all. Wait. Our rusty gear essence activated. Our diamonds are worth 1.5 times their value. That's nice. Is that going to save us though? So they'll be worth what, 12 now? They are worth 12. That's better. 116. I think we also lost our gamblers. Which is kind of the plan with the gamblers, to be fair. We need to get to 650 in 3 spins. Okay, it's an average of 50 a spin. We'll add the chemical 7. We're going to get like, what, 36 between the 3 diamonds though, so we should be okay. We'll add milk for the 2 cats. There's our 4th diamond. It's not going to be multiplied the same because it wasn't there when they got the rusty gear effect applied to them. But I don't mind that. I like the tombs adding spirits. That's fine by me. It's a very slim chance, although it is doubled by conveyor belt. Let's pay 650 with 1, 3, 4 spare. We'll take ritual candle essence. We'll take copycat essence. So we need 5 or more adjacent cats. Okay. I'll re-roll this a little bit to see if I can get anything good. That's not going to be very useful because I've already gotten rid of all of its stuff. A dame. Here we go. Gives 2 gold. Adjacent diamonds give 2 times more gold. We will definitely add a dame. And then I also think I'm going to add an egg carton just so I can fill it with eggs if possible. Okay. 114 rolled. That's a lot better. Still no cultists being added by me today. The only 0 value thing I'm adding by choice is coal. No crabs are needed. I've got a removal token. Let's get rid of that other orange. The spirits are both about to go, so I am going to have some empty spaces now. So I need to add something. I mean, it's basically an empty space. It's 0 value, but it is another piece of coal. That could be our 5th diamond. That's nice. No more dwarves for me right now. I thought about adding that. Is it a sand dollar? But no. Okay, 93 roll. The removal caption or milk. I'm going to take milk because we need the money more than we need the removals. And we've got cardboard box supplying me with removals now. So those are all useless to me. 700 is due in 4 spins. We've already cleared that. That's the exciting thing. We've actually already cleared that payment, which is good. No, thank you. We do seem to be rolling the exact same common symbols every time. Maybe I should activate the copycat. Now, I could put an egg in the egg carton, but I think the essence capsule is more valuable here. Give us an essence that might be useful. We don't know. 83 rolled. I want to add all these things. I don't have a fish tank, so I can't add the goldfish. I'm not adding any crabs. I'm not adding any cultists. We've done well with the money here. Let's pay 700. We have 427 spare, which is lovely. We're going to take happy hour essence because we've still got the dwarfs. 777 is doing 10 spins. I'm going to add another tomb. I'm going to add the happy hour item. I'm going to use removal token on the wolf. I'm not really doing anything with the wolf. I think the dice will go soon as well, but I thought the wolf first maybe. Okay, a light bulb is temporary and it multiplies the gems, the diamonds. So I'm going to add one of those. Got another removal token. I'm tempted to add the chick. No, I was going to say I'm tempted to add this so it can turn into a chicken and then put some eggs in our egg carton, but I don't think that's worth it. Removal token this time I'm going to use on the puffer fish and get me a reroll token. Good work there from the light bulb. I don't mind seeing that. Multiply those 2 diamonds. 112 rolled. Still no cultists. We probably could have had like 10 cultists by now if I said yes to them all. But I do cultist builds too often. More dwarves now that I've got happy hour and happy hour essence. Not yet. I think I'd still want dwarven anvil before I kind of transition to a full dwarf build. And a bartender. We've got conveyor belt to be fair, so wouldn't say no to a bartender. Okay, I like the tombs. You've got 3 tombs adding spirits. I don't mind that right now. I'm actually going to add our first egg here to the egg carton. There we go. 1 egg in the egg carton. Okay. They changed this? Puts all egg in this item before each spin. Gives 1 gold for each egg in this item up to a maximum of 6. I thought this used to be able to hold 12. Now it can hold 6? Am I losing my mind? Anyway, let's add some milk for the cats. We can get 6 eggs in there, not a problem. I really thought they used to hold 12. Or am I thinking of Bally and Air, maybe? God, I missed that game. 777 is due in 1 spin. Okay, let's pay 777. With 671 spare, that's really nice. But now it's time to kill our landlord, who has a lot more HP than before. They're up to 1500 HP. We'll take green pepper. That was going to be 30 gold. Have I got rid of the monkey? I have got rid of the monkey, so that's actually no good to me. We'll take grey pepper essence. I'll re-roll these. I'm going to add another tomb because why not? Okay, and then I don't like any of these either, but we'll take purple pepper. Okay, let's start playing. I've got 4 tombs right now, which is interesting. 130 rolled immediately. Let's add another light bulb to multiply those diamonds. This one is 1 turn away from turning into a diamond, which is quite nice. Board's messy because it's full of spirits, but it just is what it is. Seeds cannot grow. That's fine. We don't have any. My removal token. What am I going to get rid of with my removal token? The 3-sided dice. Okay. There goes wealthy capsule. There goes tombs. There's another diamond just summoned from our piece of coal. It's 161 rolled. We will take a void creature over a time capsule, I think. 5-sided dice gives 2 gold less. We haven't got one of those, so I'm not worried. Okay, the spirits are starting to go. We have got a lot of tombs, which is... I think it is kind of scary that we have so many. Uh-oh. Hex of Destruction I don't like. I'd absolutely love a removal token, but we're 7 turns away from the next one. Hex of Destruction is dangerous. If that takes out one of my good diamonds, I'm going to be really sad. We'll add wine for the dwarves and obviously happy hour essence. This is scaring me a lot. Still got 6 turns to my next removal token. I'm not going to add any more dwarfs just yet. Diamonds give 1 less. That's fine, because obviously we've increased their value by more than 1. So I don't mind them losing 1. They're still valuable, you know what I mean? I really want to add a cultist. Okay. We are 2.5 times less likely to find the rarer symbols. Not a problem. Really would just like this dwarf to drink this wine. I'm really scared of the Hex of Destruction. They can add a dud as much as they want. Do you remember when the only way to get rid of duds was via Hex of Destruction? That's crazy that we used to have to play like that. Okay, we're going to add beer for the dwarf. So wine and beer. That'll be... They drink the beer, it'll be the second happy hour essence activation, which will be good. 120. Okay, 208 HP left. We can afford to pay 1,000, so we'll do that. 1,500 is due in 10. Not a problem. We are going to add honey for the bear, even though I don't have a beehive or anything yet, but he can still eat it. We will take looting glove. Very rare symbols give one less. That's diamonds. Okay, removal token time. I'm going to get rid of the Hex of Destruction. Why did I even have to think about that? That was kind of spooky. Let's just get it out of here. Okay, we roll 80. I'm not going to take a banana. Removing symbols costs one more removal token. Can we please hurry up and kill this guy? I mean, unalive this landlord. Please. So I can get all my value back. Excellent. Okay, the landlord has perished. I'm not sure how. How did the landlord perish? It's over thanks to all your hard work and persistence. Your landlord was hexed by witches. Let's go. Maybe they were like actually cut by 1,000 diamonds because they're really sharp, right? Continue playing in endless mode. Absolutely, we will. Okay, let's go. I'm going to take a chicken because I do want to fill up the egg carton, and I'll take dark humor just because it's uncommon. Removal tokens. I mean, we got loads of spirits, so the board's really not that full right now. Well done, chicken, for laying an egg. That'll go in the egg carton next turn. I don't want to add any of those. I'm going to wait for the spirits to go and the duds to go before I start removing anything else, I think. Unless there's something that I find that I'd like to add. I'm not going to add a key, even though it would be nice to have one on the board. I'd rather just wait till we get a lockpick now before we start opening things. I'll definitely add a beer because that will activate Happy Hour Essence, which means beverages give 1.5 times their value for the rest of the game now, so that's really good. We'll add a removal capsule because we can never have enough of those. So I'm sure I will mess up the build at some point and get it insanely wrong. Let's add a void fruit just for the bit of money. Okay, I would like more diamonds really, or more cats because we've got some cat things waiting to be used. I did also say I wouldn't mind cursed katanas today because we've got essence and the item, but I'm going to go ahead and add the wine, I think. I'm going to forget about the ninjas for today's video. We've done a recent one and it's just, yeah. Hooligan would break all the tombs. I don't think that's a wise idea just yet because we could transition into a tomby build, which is something else we've never done before. I'd like the chicken to lay some more eggs. We've only got, wow, just right on schedule. I was about to say, we've only got 2 eggs in the carton right now. Okay, we'll skip. Don't need to remove anything else just yet because, like I said, the spirits are temporary, the duds are temporary. We'll pay 2,000 with 585 spare. We'll take a void party essence. I would actually take grave robber essence. When destroyed, they give twice as many spirits. That's not really good. I'll take one, but I'm probably going to deactivate it. I'll take Pizza the cat. That can increase the value of the cat. I'll definitely take cleaning rag. If there are at least 5 gems, gems give 2 times more gold. Absolutely. I'm going to re-roll this, looking for maybe something good. No, okay, not a problem. We will take shrine. There we go. Look at that. They've all been multiplied. 2 times the amount. That's good. So my diamonds are looking good now. Okay, so we've still got a few things. I'm tempted to... We could still go down the cat route, couldn't we? We really could. We'll add an egg to the egg carton ourselves. How about that? Get rid of that chicken sooner than later. I'd like a fish bowl as well so we can start putting goldfish in it. We'll definitely take beer because that's now worth 20 to the dwarf. Need dwarven anvil to really maximize that, but that's still nice. Not going to add any more bears because we don't have a beehive. I'll probably get rid of the bear soon. If we're going to try and if we're going to try and focus on, I don't know, do we transition to... Could transition to beverages. Could definitely transition to cats. We've got kind of set up there ready almost. Could carry on with diamonds. I'd like to try and do like a full tomb build, but they're quite hard to find, aren't they, the tombs? We'd have to increase the luck for that, I think. We'll always add a light bulb when there's nothing else to add, because it multiplies diamonds and it's temporary. It's already used 3 of its 5 charges already on its first spin, so that gives us 330. Buffing capsule will just multiply everything around it by 2. So it makes everything a little bit more valuable, which is nice, especially for that diamond that's already doubled. 371 rolled. We don't want any Bs. 2000s during 2 spins. I'm kind of just waiting for this dud to go now. Let's have a look how many symbols we've got. See if I need to remove anything. What are we on? We're on 20 exactly, to be honest. Right, already on 20 symbols. One of them, I was about to say, was empty, but is now a spirit. Okay. We'll pay 2,000 with 988 spare. We owe 2,510 spins. I don't want to add another chick. Oh, I could have added the other strawberry, couldn't I? Maxwell the bear would be good. I think I might leave Comfy Pillow for now. I'll take Maxwell the bear. I've got removal tokens. Okay. See, the thing is, if we find a beehive now, we could transition to a honey build, because we've got conveyor belt, Maxwell, we've got a bear. That would destroy all of our tombs, so I'm not going to do that. We still don't really know what way we're going. I'll probably get rid of the strawberry soon instead of adding a second one, because I'd rather make space on the board than just kind of hoard more useless things. No more dwarves yet, I don't think, until we get a dwarven anvil or another essence or something, because they are not the most valuable symbols on their own without a beverage. Okay, we don't want any of those. Especially don't want a tedium right now. I mean, I would if I was looking for cats, but I'm not really trying to force that build. 2,500 during 5. Yeah, we'll make that. We've got a void stone here to get us a bit of money. The diamonds are looking good when they're adjacent like that. 200. Okay, we'll add the milk. This will actually activate Pizza the Cat when it's when a cat drinks that milk, it will activate Pizza the Cat essence, which makes cats give us 1.5 times their gold for the rest of the game. So that's quite good. That's a step in the right direction for the cats. Obviously, there's still a few more cat items we would like. If we get 5 of those cats, they become copycats, which are wild cards, which is amazing. I don't want any more ninjas. I don't need to remove anything just yet. We've got 3 turns left on the dud. I need to add some stuff, because otherwise this is gonna end fairly soon. We pay 2,500 with only 642 spare. I'm gonna take lockpick essence, looting glove essence. Okay, they weren't the best. I don't like any of these, so I'm gonna skip. I'll take time machine. We're on 20 symbols, with one of them being a spirit and one of them being a dud. So we've got room to add. But what do I add? I also want to get rid of other things, of course. I have to take the piece of coal. It's kind of just the rule. Obviously, our new time machine makes it so it turns into a diamond quicker. We'll add our second hustling capsule of the run. We have no real synergies, which is the problem, because how do we make enough money here? 3,000 off 7 spins is the question. We are almost halfway already, though, so I'm not too worried. But we need to definitely improve on our build. Don't want any cultists. That must be like the 15th cultist I've seen this run. We could have had a full cultist build by now, but it is what it is. I'll add another piece of coal. Okay, so we're on 22. 2 of them are spirits. I'm going to get rid of the strawberry now. I still can't get rid of the chicken because we're only on 4 eggs in the egg carton. We can get these pieces of coal to turn into diamonds. That'd be really nice. Okay, void fruit, whatever, a temporary. They have a temporary symbol. Did the chicken just lay a golden egg? I didn't even know they could lay golden eggs. I thought it was only geese. Hang on. It does. Well, I mean, I probably should keep it. I'm going to get rid of the bear. I know that's crazy because I was saying like 2 minutes ago how we could transition to a bear build. No, let's get rid of the bear. I don't think the cat's going to be around for much longer, to be honest, if it carries on the way that it is right now. We've got to reach 3,000 in 2 spins. I've added an egg that goes straight into the carton, which is nice. Okay, we rolled 241. Are we going to do this? 3,000 in 1 spin. We're not going to do this. I've actually got nothing to even help me. Oh no, I've actually got nothing to help me. I've made The board too messy. I've made the board too messy. We don't roll 300 gold here. There's nothing I can do to save us. Just trying to think what I don't think there is. Well, there's not enough synergies there to make enough money. Do you know what I mean? Maybe if all the diamonds were around the dame. We fall short by pretty much 100 gold. But you know what? I don't mind. It's kind of nice to play these Look Be a Landlord games now where I'm not trying to build super builds that go on for like 2 hours every time. I'm kind of like not taking bad options, but I'm taking options that I think you wouldn't normally take, especially when you've played as many games of this as I have. I quite like it, like the goose build last week and the anchor build in the video before. I didn't really expect to have a win with anchors or geese. We came close with geese. We won with anchors. Today I just added as much coal as I could without really anything, like without time machine. We didn't get time machine till the end. I don't know. I kind of enjoy it. Yeah. Anyway, that was what floor 13 defeated. So I'll see you next time for floor 14. Goodbye.